Aloha Ukulele Club members, how's it? How's everybody doing? Exciting November Ukulele Club of Hawai'i. We all get together, jam. I'm sure that you guys all got your sheet music and Lena's email as far as getting ready for tonight. Of course, it was great seeing everybody last month. You know, you guys got to jam with me. That was good fun, yeah? And more importantly, we are planning for our December meeting. So we secretly heard, I heard one little bird came tell me that we're planning one amazing Christmas follow along jam session, all kind Christmas carols. How's that? Super exciting. So stay tuned, in December, because we're going to do our jam session online and you can follow along with all of our Christmas carols. But, tonight is a special evening, of course. And to really embrace ukulele, this gentleman has really set some time aside. But what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to have Lena Girl come and introduce our special guest tonight. And she can share a lot about Stephen. I'm going to kind of give his name away, but share a lot about what you guys are going to be learning tonight. So, Lena Girl, how are you? Come on in.
Thank you, Joe. Mm-hmm. We're operating on one microphone only this time around. But again, if you folks don't even know, you're like, Ukulele Club, hey, who is that guy? That's Joe Souza. He's our master luthier at Kanilea Ukulele. And Kanilea Ukulele has been essentially sponsoring this incredible community give back for the last 15 years. We started in 2006. It's amazing. And this particular Ukulele Club of Hawai'i, if you're new to it, it's absolutely free. There's no membership fees. And we would normally be meeting in person at Windward Mall in the center court. But, things being as they are, we still want to be able to bring beautiful music to you around the world. And we are so grateful. I mean, especially in this month of November, right? Thanksgiving and all that. We are especially grateful to be surrounded and call these incredible guest instructors and artists are friends. We're so very thankful for them. And I'm extremely excited about this guy. I got a chance to do a little bit of research on this brother. He is a Pololo boy, born and raised in the Honolulu area. Started playing hōʻalu when he was a kid, when all his friends was out playing baseball, basketball, getting into trouble. He was at the knees of some of our greatest hōʻalu artists and learning. And one of the things that I thought was so interesting when I first found out about this guy and his work is he has an album. It is a duet album with the legendary Reverend Dennis Kamakahi. Just amazing music. And this particular album is part of a permanent fixture at the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C. This is how amazing this man's music is. He is a Nahoku Hano award-winning artist. He is a Hawaii Music award-winning artist. And just a few months ago, or was it just last month? Oh, just recently, like in weeks ago, was the recipient for the 2021 Hōʻalu Award via Nahoku Hano Awards. And it was Milton Lau, a good friend of ours, who actually did the gifting of this award. So we're bringing you the very best. Now, I know you're thinking to yourself, wait a minute, did you say Hōʻalu? Isn't that Hawaiian slack key on a guitar? Yes, absolutely it is. But this man can slack that ukulele like nobody's business, okay? So we're going to give you a chance to gather up. Make sure you guys are tuned up and ready to go. And I am very proud to introduce to you our guest instructor for this evening's Ukulele Club of Hawai'i, Mr. Stephen Inglis. Come on up, Stephen.
Thank you. Wow, what an honor to be here. Balance my water. Big mahalo to Lena. Thank you so much, Lena girl, and Souza Ohana for having me in this beautiful new studio showroom. If you guys have not been here, next time you're in Hawaii on the island of Oahu, you come to the windward side. This is the best place to travel to Kanilea. It's just a gorgeous spot, and man, it's great to be here. So as Lena was saying, yeah, I'm a guitar player. I'm kind of a cheater on the my main uk instrument is a beautiful Kanilea guitar lele, a GL6, and that's a 6-string. So if you're a guitar player like me, you just cheat. Yeah, you just do the math and say, okay, instead of being in C, I'm gonna be in G now, and then you just play like you're playing guitar. But the 4 strings, you gotta do that too. But I love picking up these beautiful 4 strings, so I'm gonna do my best to jam along with you guys today. Yeah. So I was told that the warm-up song is a tradition, and I love this song. It's by one of Hawaii's greatest fellow Palolo boy, the great John Cruz. And I've never done it in this key before, so this is great. We're gonna do them in the key of F, and I think maybe without further ado, we'll go start. Yeah, I'll give a little bit of a idea of the groove I might just do it in. I'm an improviser, so every time I play something, it can kind of be different. But today, it's kind of gonna go like this, I think. Kind of slack style, right? We'll go vamp on that. And then here we go, yeah. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Mama's in the kitchen cooking dinner real nice. Beef stew on the stove, lomi salmon in the ice. We eat and drink and we sing all day. Kani kapila in the old Hawaiian way. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. We go grandma's house on the weekend to clean yard. If we don't go, grandma gotta work hard. You know my grandma like her poi real sour. I love my grandma every minute, every hour. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. One more time. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Island style, all right. By the great John Cruz. Thank you guys for tuning in wherever you may be, whether it's here in Hawaii or wherever you are in the world. Appreciate it. So good to be here. All right, so if I got the order straight, I believe we're going to go to the first song that that was the warm-up, of course, and everybody's got their fingers limber and their ukuleles in tune. That was the key of F, so I think we're going to migrate to the key of C now. Yeah, I can't quite reach the page, but I believe from my memory serves me. I'm good for the page, Uncle. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure, Kaimana, that my memory was correct. That Koke'e is first, yeah. As long as I got the order right, I'm good. I got the words right. Woo! All right, so key of C. So let's maybe I'll talk a little bit about how I might attack this picking wise. Yeah, keep it pretty simple. But when you're playing solo ukulele or guitar, it can be kind of fun to give a verse and a chorus, maybe a slightly different feel. So for this one, let's maybe talk about I recently did a lesson of this song in Ukulele Magazine, Uncle Dennis's all-time classic song, Taking You to Kauai, the island of Kauai, Koke'e. And I can't remember exactly how I did it that day, but I guess like I said, every time I play a song can be a little bit different. But maybe let's try a little bit of a and don't worry about if this finger picking part doesn't come. You can always just can be a strum along. But being a slack key guitar picker, I usually use 4 fingers. But on a 4-string uke, I'll probably stick to a thumb and 2 fingers on the top. So the pattern, I'll kind of slow them down. Maybe going to be like like in slack key guitar, we do a lot of alternating bass. Yeah, we go. If it's a 6-string, we go string wise. We go 6-5. Here we're gonna go like 1 to bottom 2. And because of a slack key guitars, I got a low string on this one. The low G, but so just the thumb kind of gently going, back and forth like that. And then the other pattern I'm gonna bring in is so it'll be thumb, middle on top. Then after the next thumb will be the pointer. So back and forth, it'll sound kind of like. So if you've experimented with that kind of thing before, this should come, and like I said, even if it's something you're not going to totally attack tonight, this is just kind of, and the groove will be a little faster. This is kind of like, lullaby kind, not that. So it's, I could do it faster than that, but you can. The beautiful thing about, arranging songs is you have the freedom to do them however you like, but this is kind of just so in context, the pattern would be more like kind of just giving you a gentle kind of rocking thing, it's kind of like it's like a slowed down banjo kind of thing, yeah, like that kind of thing, but slower, just more, we're going for nahe here, not like so that's that would be off the C. So you can kind of keep this pattern over any part of the song. But what I was doing when it came to the chorus of the song is we hit a strum, yeah. So for Koke'e, the chorus is going to be on the 5 chord, yeah. So G7 in this case, yeah. We're in the key of C, C, F, and G7. So there I might start do a strum instead, kind of a gentle, a single note and then down up kind of thing, or however you feel it, And then when we go up to the F there, or you can do the open F down here, either. So just to break it up, so the verse, it could be, I'll just kind of sing a quick part of a verse and chorus before I do the whole song, just to tell you how it'll sound together, the picking and the strumming parts. So let's say we're finishing up. Coming out of the picking. So coming from the picking to the strumming, just transition, and feel free to experiment. Since we're not performing all mic'd up together, we can all on our own. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try pick here or strum here, or just whatever's comfortable. But this is just to introduce the two things, and because I'm a slack key player, in slack key and Hawaiian music in general, we always usually start with vamps, yeah. So kind of a slack key-ish ukulele vamp here. So I'm hammering that G7 to C chord here. Kind of like that to start, and then like another quick G on the G7 before we come into the vocals. So yeah, maybe we just give the song a try. Yeah, okay, right on. And G7. Upuai F he mana'o I ka kiu o Koke'e I kanani o ka aina o kanoe po ai. Get ready to strum now. O kalalau he aina la I ka ua li'i o ai mea kule aloha nevermore to say goodbye. And then F again. Nevermore to say goodbye. G7 and pick again. E ho'i mai ana I ka hikina I ka la vela vela I ke kai Havana Havana I poipu makoloa o kalalau he aina la I ka ua li'i o ai mea kule aloha nevermore to say goodbye. Nevermore to say goodbye. Mele au no ka beauty I kauka iu iu I Koke'e ua I ke au o kanoe mpo ai ai o kalalau he ai na la'a I kaua li'i li'i o ae mea kule aloha nevermore to say goodbye nevermore to say goodbye Hey, mahalo. Yeah, thank you guys. Kalamai, I forgot to discuss how I was going to end it, but I think you guys are good out there. You can get them. Go to the forecourt. You feel them. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Appreciate all of you. Thank you for being fans of kandile'a. Wonderful, wonderful instruments and even more wonderful people who make them. So I'm proud to call them all friends and ohana. So thank you guys. It's always an honor to do anything with you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We have any questions or comments before that we tackle the next song or yeah? Hey, Edmund, how's it? Oklahoma. Oh no. Tom Edmonds in Oklahoma, wow. Thank you, Tom. Hey, brother Larry, welcome. Right. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Okay. So I was thinking of for doing 2 songs today. I was thinking of maybe it could be a lot to try to cram all the kind of different concepts into. It's always as I've taught in groups before and private students, and it can always be tricky to throw a bunch of different things in like a 1/2 hour slot. So I figured maybe we'll kind of take that same groove and apply it to a different song, a different key. So same picking groove, kind of same strumming groove for the chorus. So verse and chorus, but different key, different song, and on a different island, exactly. So we're taking island tours, and of course I encourage experimenting too. You can always do your anyway. But for today's purpose, let's work on the same kind of moving, alternating bass, gently picking during the verse, and then we'll do that strum. And then if you feel anything else, of course, do it. And you might bust me doing something different than what I said I was gonna do too, because like I said, okay, I'm gonna do this pattern for the verse and the chorus, and I'll be doing something else. but so the last song took you to Kauai Island, Uncle Dennis's classic Koke'e, looking down on Kalalau Valley from Koke'e, which is one of the most amazing spots on earth. And I think I might have told this story. I'm not gonna tell a long story because you want to get to the song, but Uncle Dennis, the way he told it, he was up at the lookout, and this is when the Sons of Hawaii were they used to go kind of take retreats to try to write songs and work on new albums and stuff and get away from, this is way pre-internet, but even back then had the different kind of, not as many distractions. But anyway, he was up there with his guitar at the lookout, and there was a tour bus that came by, right? And so people all come try to take pictures of the valley. And of course, Kalala was cloaked in. A lot of times the clouds come and you can't really see down there. It's just all mist and swirling clouds. And so the people waited with the cameras, waited, and no view. So the bus finally left. And then as soon as they left Uncle Dennis alone, the clouds lifted and the valley was revealed. And so the melody started to, I think, come to him. And then another bus came by and same thing happened. The clouds came in. And then when they left, clouds, so the valley kept revealing herself, and so by the end of the day, the melody and the words of Koke'e had come to him. So that's kind of the origin of that song. So now to Hawaii Island, and this song is from the Sprout Ohana, and there's a lot of verses. I think I'm gonna stick with four verses, But I encourage you to. I believe in the printout for this, there's maybe 5 or 6 listed, and there's even more I've heard. There's my brother Matt Sproat, who's in the band Waipuna, who's a beautiful singer, great group, all friends of mine. But they do a beautiful version of this song, Maikaʻi, Makani o Kohala, and they have a recording of it. I think it's Uncle Kindy Sproat, one of the elders, talking about the origins of the song. So they have him talking story between them singing. It's like an old recording of him talking story while they interweave between the verses. So it's beautiful. So I recommend there's a lot, of course, there's a classic Sunday Manoa version from I think Guava Jam. There's a Keola Beamer versions, all kind of. So listen to them all. Yeah. But the Waipuna recently, that was maybe 5-6 years ago when they recorded that. And of course, Matt, that's his ohana, right? That's his family's song. So it's him singing that's so powerful. But with all the storytelling, I highly encourage you to listen to that one. So anyway, I'll get to the song pretty soon. But so same kind of pattern. This time we're in the key of G. And so again, we're gonna do the key of G, G, C, and D7. Just the 3 chords in this one, yeah. So if we do that same kind of gentle pattern, we can vamp in. So the key of G on the ukulele is kind of like the key of D for guitar players. The same kind of thing. That's as a guitarist, I think, in terms of transposing shapes. So I'm playing like D, but it's G. But you got that kind of note that I think it's a major second if we get the theory wise that you can hammer on and gives that kind of that cool folky sound. So you can same finger pattern here, but doing that you can do the vamp from the 5 to the 1 chord if you like. Same pattern, yeah. Give your pinky a workout if you want. But we'll just go with this groove. Maikaʻi, Makani o Kohala, Ike ia e ka inu vai. To the 5. O ka vai, no ia e pono ka ua. Vai ka ulana o ka aina. Strum. Ko aloha ka umea nui. He makana na ka pu'uvai. Ko aloha ka umea nui. He makana na ka pu'uvai. Nani vale ni uli I ka hela I ka lai. E kolu o pua I hiki mai. Alai ia vai ka ulu hala. Nalo vale I ka luna o hapu. Now the strum. Ko aloha ka umea nui. He makana na ka pu'uvai. Ko aloha ka umea nui. He makana na ka pu'uvai. D7. E lua maua I ka holo kalio. Ka ohi a maila e pololu. Mea ole ka pi'ina o kupe hau. Ahu ale na lehua o avini. Ko aloha ka umea nui. He makana na ka pu'uvai. Ko aloha ka umea nui. He makana na ka pu'uvai. Ha'ahi o ka hau I ka mauna ka ohi a mai lai pololu ke ka ohi mai ne lili noe na pua lehua ho avini ko aloha ka ume anui he makana na ka pu'uwai ko aloha ka ume anui he makana na ka pu'uwai he makana na ka pu'uwai Mahalo. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Water jug. All right.
So we did get a question.
Okay.
Some people were asking if you could kind of show the introduction for island style.
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah.
They love that. We don't normally. We're not that fancy when we.
What?
Fancy
Whoa.
that, so they
Oh
just
yeah.
learn it.
What? Oh yes, absolutely. Yes. I did like I got to think back to what I did now. Oh yeah, it was kind of like a little slack key vamp thing. Yep. So that's off of our F chord in the beginning of the song. Yeah. So that's kind of the classic. Like if I were playing in the key hōʻalu in a C tuning, did this hammer here, I'd play the lower bass, but no more lower bass. But so we're just gonna do from the. So we're on the. We're gonna be in the third string here. Yeah. We're gonna hammer that the second fret. So I hammer. So you kind of in your head you're one, and two, and three, and four, one, and it's kind of on an and beat. So it's kind of like you. If it helps, you can hit another note too. You can hit that seventh note down there, or it can, or just out of the thin air. So, but it's a. So that's the first part, yeah. And the next note after the hammer is the second fret on the bottom string. So. Followed directly by the third fret. So going back again. And that's also a hammer there. So it's a hammer pull, yeah. Okay. And then the open third string again. So together it's. And then the open second. And then we're gonna hammer the first fret to finish it. And that's our home base of our F. I was gonna say F. I call it my F. If I played an F on the guitar, which of course in this is a B flat. But anyway, so when I said F, my guitar's brain went to a guitar chord F. No, that's not a guitar. Damn it! I gotta kind of always catch myself especially when I'm talking about what I'm playing. I thought, this is great, good for me. So, but yeah, so let me slow it down again. So we got, and then so kind of together. So I'll go one more time. I'll play it all kind of smoothly. Right? It's been kind of choppy so far, but and I always got to remind myself when I'm teaching or even like playing, slow down. And I tell and teaching guitar, I tell my students that slow, use the metronome helps. The metronome will bust you if you keep speeding up, but so hammer, second fret, hammer to third, open, hammer home to. So play it more up to speed, it'd be. And you can phrase that a million different ways too. It could be a real straight like, or. But yeah, that's a great thing to real quick, since we're if we got time, I can yeah, okay, good, great. So all kind of exercises you can do. If hammering, if that kind of thing is new to you, it's worth instead of just trying to practice a lick over and over too, you can actually kind of warm up, with things that are going to help strengthen that, like with all the fingers too. So let's take these 4 fingers real quick, and we're just going to go in a 4 fret window. So 1 to 4, and you can even start it open too. And this is also a little bit a good finger stretcher too. So try going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and try doing it in the 2 fret if you can. Because since I play guitar, so it seems short to me anyway. But this is just getting a good clean tone, yeah. So it rings out. Hammer on, exactly. 1, like the Jaws down. It has like Jaws. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and let's do it real slow. And the main thing is if it sounds like that, then you just gotta slow them down and make sure each note is nice and clean. You can start at 1 fret, then skip to 2, and then go up the string. So go. Just so every note's nice and clean, and then back down again. And the next thing you can do is 2nd and 3rd finger, the middle and the. Yep. And of course, feel free to try stretch them too, but yeah. So you see how I'm getting up and then down again, and the harder one probably is going to be the pinky, yeah, because it's still worth doing. And of course, for extra credit, if you got time, go all the way up the neck and down. And it gets, you can do it like if you're watching TV or listening to the radio or something. Or I still listen to the radio, but stuff becomes second nature, and there are all kind of variations you can do too. You can do skipping frets too, like hammer. So as far as you can go, but you see where I'm going. And then skipping all the way with the pinky, right? As far as you can do it clean, yeah. So nice and clean, just. No real rules, but you can do any variation you can think of as long as the notes are clean, and just slow it down. But that's gonna when the time comes to practice different kind of hammer licks. And then one more thing, if we got time, stop me, tell me, hey. But okay, great. Because I don't know, because yeah. But you can also practice pulling. Pulling off is kind of an overlooked thing too, because people kind of think of it as it's a different thing than hammering, right? Because hammering you're going. Pulling is different sound, right? Different tonality. And to get that kind of clean thing, it's like when you're first learning how to fret, just make chords. You remember when you first started any instrument, ukulele, guitar, and in the beginning it's like just to make a chord, right? It's like but once you get used to it. So same thing with if you haven't done too many pulls at first to get a really real, you want that kind of snap. You want it to be a good amount of pressure, like you're fretting the note, just like it's a clean fret. And then what you can do is just kind of pull, like you're pulling out, not so much like a hammer, but you're actually pulling it away, like that direction, right? So it's like. So the difference to sound, the hammer will sound like. And the pull is more. Obviously, it's going the opposite way, right? Because hammering is up, pulling is going to go down. So you can apply those same kind of exercises that I did with the hammer ups to the pulls, like these 2 fingers, skip a fret if you want. But first start just together, then down strings. And then this one can be a little trickier because you're gonna feel where you need to stop when it rests on that other string, but to get a good clean snap, because at first it's gonna be like, where does it go? But it's worth when you want to do things like if it's like a lick, like something off of that kind of thing. So that's worth any where you want those kind of ornaments, this will pay off. So hammering is clamping down, pulling is snapping off. So like wax on, wax off kind of thing. But hammer on, pull off. but right, so you can do up and down the neck, and those type of exercises will help a lot with those kind of hammer ornaments. So and just good fun. Oh, awesome, yeah. So the pinky, yeah, the pinky's always the last one too. And there's there's more you could do. Just they're not too exciting. We don't want to get into scales or a whole nother thing. It's worthwhile to practice scales down the road if you want to play like more lead kind of stuff, and of course, but just for the getting the fingers and the pinky in shape, these what they call it, the kind of chromatic exercises, just kind of up and down. The basic one is just all in a row, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, then move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and again, you're trying to get clean notes. And then this hand, that's going to work out. This hand too, you can practice alternating. Like I do, since I do a lot of slack key, I tend to play with a thumb pick pretty often, but no need. You can do skin, whatever fingers you can do. Right now, I'm doing alternating thumb index. The key is, just nice and slow until you get every note clean. I say that I screw up, then you go 1 fret up. And of course, you can go backwards, right? And every time you're using your pinky. And then that's not the end of it, though. That's just in order. Now to give yourself extra challenge, you can skip order, right? You go, instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, go 1, 3, 2, 4. Just and then when you go down, you go down. That kind of thing, But you start. No. Well, I'm an electric guitar player too, so I'm noodling all the time. But these are concepts you can bring to the as you get more interested in playing lead kind stuff, single note stuff, and this kind of thing is not too exciting. But you'd be surprised as you remember when you're first learning how to quickly change chords. Same muscle memory concepts, right? This is just a different way to attack it. But it can be boring at first. But when you get in the habit of doing it, then it's just like, oh yeah, okay, well I'm gonna warm up, and that's just your. It's just like if you're an athlete, you're doing whatever, jumping jacks or stretches or same concept, but so that's one way. And of course, a million variations with that. You can start on the pinky, if the pinky is the one, or you can just do for a while, just do these 2 fingers, right? Get these more. If these are the ones you want to catch up. And then of course you can go like this way. You can do the spider kind of thing where you're going. So what I'm doing there is every fret I start on, I'm moving this way, one fret up across the strings, and that gets you that forces these fingers to go, whoa, what am I doing? But you can go thumb, pointer, middle. If you never use the ring, it's a good chance to get that on this hand going too. So, and then you can of course flip it around. I think they call it a spider because if you do it fast, it looks like a spider crawling up and down there. If you wanted, you can make like you're playing some real avant-garde kind of stuff without even thinking. Like, yeah, check out this progression I wrote. Yeah, it's just nothing, but it's anyway. That's all these kind of fun little things you can do that, and they will wake up your. It's goofy and all, but it will wake up your fingers in different ways. So, yeah, good fun. Try them at home, but yeah. Yes. Okay. I love that. Okay. So we're gonna do our traditional closer, yeah? No? Oh, good. Yeah, okay. Just something, oh yes, absolutely, yeah. Something besides what we had on the apps, I'm happy to, yeah. That's the only ukulele songs I know, though. I'm done now. just kidding. No, I got nothing else. No, just kidding. No. Oh, no. We're in the key. Yeah, let's stay on. I guess we'll stay in G. That's okay. G's a good key. It's a good key to stay in. Yeah, I'll do it. It's an original song that Angelina was talking about, the album I did with Uncle Dennis Kamakahi, Waimaka'helele. So it's a love song I wrote for my wife, and this song came to me while I was in Kalaupapa on Molokai, and it was a beautiful moonlit night. And so it was just, it's I don't know if anywhere in Hawaii or the world when it's a full moon and you're in a beautiful outdoor spot, it can kind of put you awash with romantic feelings, right? But I was just there. I'm like missing my sweetheart. So I wrote this one. And there was a Puakeni flower tree. And that made me think of the one we have near our house at home. So in this song, I compare her to a Puakeni. It's called Pua Oke Aomoe, my flower of the midnight hours. And progression-wise, it's easy. It's just it's a 3-chord. So we're going to be in G. So we're going to do G, C, and D7. But I'm not on guitar, so I'm not going to play those chords. G, C, D7. Hano hano kapua keni keni I ka uike o ke au moi Hano hano kapua keni keni I ka uike o ke au moi E ko mai ana I ke ala E ho'olana a ka pu'uwai E ko mai ana I ke ala E ho'olana a ka pu'uwai O lino lino ko mau mana mana lima O ka pakonane a ka mahina O lino lino ko mau mana mana lima O ka pakonane a ka mahina Haina I ama I ana kapuana Aloha kupua o ke au moi Haina I ama I ana kapuana Aloha kupua o ke au moi Aloha kupua o ke au moi Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Mahalo. Thanks. Pua o ke au moi. Thank you. All right. Let's do, I got a good idea. Not a good idea, but an idea. Balance the water bottle. I got this flask I'm bouncing on a rug, so it takes me a second to Let's, thinking of Hawaii Island again. The Souzas are doing wonderful things with sustainable foresting of Ko'a on Hawaii Island. So great job on that, you guys. It's awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. So you can play these beautiful instruments knowing that there will be more beautiful koa in the coming generations done the right way. So it's great, great, great. I was supposed to do a concert on Hawaii Island last month. It got postponed, but it's going to be in December. And so I learned this Dennis Kamakahi song for that concert, which I always loved but never did before. So I'm like, finally I'm learning this song. And this takes you to the Kona side, to the beautiful Hualalai. Yeah. And all along that area. Yeah. And this can be a good fun play along at for all you guys viewing. So keep it simple. Again, we're just going to be in C, F, and G7. In a nice little swinging, real old style nahi nahi ways. Ke ao ua I ke maua I ka wehi o hualalai. I ke ao ua i ke maua I ka wehi o hualalai. Kua hiwi ku kila kila I ke ao honohi Wahine ili ke ao kona. O ke ala ke kua Hele I papahi No ko maua mau kino. E komo maua I ho'okena E ike I ka puana o paka. E komo maua I wai kini Piha me ke aloha. Alaila I miloli I kalave malie Ualohe mai ka himele. Aloha ka halea ke kai I wai kini Piha me ke aloha. Puana ka inoa O hualalai Kua iwi ku kila kila. Puana ka inoa O hualalai Kua hiwi ku kila kila. Walaba. Yeah. Mahalo. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Hawaiʻi. Well, thank you again so much for tuning in. Yeah, mahalo to you guys. Thanks to Konilea for having me. We got any more questions, comments?
What's coming up for you? Where can we find you at?
Okay, stalk me. Yes, you can stalk me anywhere you like. I'm on I'm on social media, all the usual spots. Old-fashioned website, Stephen with a PHINGLIS.com. For all the old school people who still go on websites. But of course, Facebook, I got a music page, Instagram, Twitter. I don't. TikTok, not really yet. I don't got my TikTok dances down yet, or no. But it's all But Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I just do an auto feed from. They got these apps now, right? You can just like one of the digital distributors. You just publish everything on all the different sites. But I try to be interactive though. Yeah, my Facebook music page, my demographic tends to be more Facebookers than Instagrammers. Because. We're kind of not the 18 demographic so much, but hey, I welcome you young kids to check out this thing called Facebook or MySpace. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's like my even my 20-something niece is like, Facebook, that's for old people. Oh, ouch. But yeah, I'm on all the usual spots. And here in Honolulu, I play every Monday night at Nico's Pier 38, 6 to 8. I'll be at twice a month. I'm in the morning time or sometimes afternoon at Duke's Waikiki. I'll be there this coming Saturday. Saturday night also I'll be at Nico's Kailua this week. I play electric guitar too in my rock and roll trio, the Stephen Inglis Project. We play a couple times a month. Next time is November 20th at Hawaiian Brian's. Actually, they got a really beautiful new room called the Slack Key Lounge, where I have played Slack Key shows there, but like on the weekend nights, they're starting to play more rock kind of stuff because they got stuff going on at Crossroads, so got to have something that matches the sound in there. Solo Slack Key is not quite loud enough, so the rock and roll thing. But it's a good fun place to go see music. That's Hawaiian Brian. So yeah. Oh, and also the 14th Sunday, we have the virtual Kauai style Slack Key Festival. So you can tune in to the Hawaiian Slack Key Festival, Facebook and YouTube, and that'll be myself, Uncle Ed Ka'apana, Bobby Madero, Kavika Kahiapo, bunch of us. It'll be noon to 5, and that's virtual. So you can watch it anywhere in the world. Yeah.
We'll post that link.
Awesome. Thank you. And then hopefully, traveling soon. Yeah, to like we usually on pre pandemic we'd play festivals, all over the place. And I think 2022 we'll be back to doing that. I'm positive about that. Yeah. So there we go. Yes. Yeah. Well, big mahalo for having me here today. Yeah. And thank you guys all for tuning in and thank you for supporting Kanile. It's wonderful instruments, wonderful people, good friends of mine. So thank you. Is it time for our traditional closing? Yeah.
We will stay on so we're on the same same distance from the camera. How's that?
Cool. Yeah. Good. I'll follow you guys in this one. On your group. Yeah.
I cannot kneel because if I do, you guys are gonna have to help me get up. So I'm just gonna stay standing.
Yeah.
But family and friends, if you folks enjoyed yourself on YouTube, enjoying Stephen Inglis and his incredible teaching and his crazy picking and gun fun it scales, please let us know you loved it. Please make sure you're sharing this, and we're gonna go ahead and post up the links on how you can find him, especially that ki hōʻalu.
Yeah, that's my favorite scale. The gun fun it harmonic. Gun fun it harmonic minor.
My pinky no work.
That's the most. If you can master the gun fun it harmonic minor scale, I tell you, gun fun it, you're gonna be set. Gun fun it.
But thank you so much for joining us this evening. We got our final song. Hawaii Aloha is always our final song, and we hope to see you folks the first Tuesday of December for an incredible Christmas good fun celebration. Okay, but very big mahalo to our brother Stephen.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Go ahead.
Appreciate
Lead
it.
us with your crazy pinky.
Right.
Go for it.
Makani he pamaini Koke'e aloha aloha vai e haoli na upiho Hawaiʻi oli Vai